Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. We're live and coming to you live from the from where we are. Okay, we're live. We are live. Sorry about earlier. For whatever reason, my stream start screen decided to not be on top of things, so I was kind of relatively annoyed by that, so I wanted to get it fixed, which means I had to end the previous stream, restart it, and then we are all good. So let's get you transitioned over to moi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. If you are new, my name is King of Fluff. I play video games all the time. I'm very much a gamer. Normally on this channel, we play a lot of Pokemon. We've been kind of stepping away from that a little bit with our streams. Our live streams have kind of been more variety. Nowadays we are playing. Right now we are doing a playthrough. We have several streams in the pipeline. Specifically, we have Final Fantasy XIV online. And yeah, we've got a lot going on. I hope we're all having a great day so far. It is it is not early in the morning, it is like 10 o'clock. But what are we gonna do? Well, we have several streams down the pipeline. We've got the Final Fantasy XIV streams, which we are continuing this week and next week. And then we also have, Marvel Tokon, which I will be coming back to, because I did get a team figured out. And we also have, Nuzlocks. We have a Nuzlocke that we're working on. We have a Fire Red playthrough that we're working on. We've got a bunch of stream-only stuff. If you want to catch me live, make sure you tune in to the streams. There are ways to keep track of it as long as you subscribe. Keep updated with my posts on both YouTube and on my Blue Sky account. You will be able to find all of the information about streams that are happening. So, that is where we are at. So what are we gonna do Today, as the description says, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV today. And the entire point of today's stream is just to have fun. We will most likely not be live for a very long time. I did not mean to transition to that. Hang on. But I'm going to go ahead and get us to the game. That way, it makes the most amount of sense. And so, what are we gonna do on today? We're gonna continue the MSQ, continue everything that we're doing, that we've been working on. What did we get up to last time? Well, we got up to a lot. We got up to a lot last time on here. We saved Onway from a terrible fate, learned that Papa Sean used to be a Sultan Sworn, met the Sultana, which I kinda wish. Let me go to the journal and see if they will, like... Aha! Yes, they did. Beautiful. So I'm gonna read this real quick, that just so we have... Yeah. This is what we have going on. This is the last big thing. I'm gonna go over the last big thing. Having sworn you to secrecy, Momoni reveals that the royal crown has been stolen. According to her, if the theft was to be made public, it would tarnish the Sultana's reputation. She suspects that the missive which Fufalupa found amongst Baldwin's possessions, written by the perpetrators of this crime. Momoni bids you bear the letter to its intended recipient, Onway of the Sultan's Sworn, and offer your assistance. Onway then confirms it, then we meet with... Then we go and meet in Central Fenland to ensure it's recovered. They took the payment and rather predictably attempted to murder us. And then Papa Sean and a band of Sultan Sworn battle it. We find ourselves alone. The masked mage, who has been all over the place and trying to kill us with multiple attempts, is used another battle, and then Crit comes to your age, and his moves remain a mystery. The motives of the Asian who attacked us remains a mystery. We returned to the Heart of the Storm. They have returned the crown. The Sultana visits personally, and as her gesture, as for a reward, we are going to a banquet. That leaves us there, and as far as our class quest, we had a bar fight with Aldous, and learned the shield throw. The shield lob. Now, what are we doing? We have to meet with Momoni to get prepared for our big gala, our big soiree. Welcome back, Zarave, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to the banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings. Earrings made specifically for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize... Actually, forget about that. This was meant to be the short version. Ahem. Being of a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan Sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmith Guild. Mistress Serendipity, that is a name, is expecting you. You'll want to head down there now. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we will continue. Alright. We have to go visit a lady called Serendipity. That dude's name is Chrono Trigger and I love it. Hey, you know what? Best Final Fantasy adjacent game that I wish I had. Oh, and we already have the access point, so we can just teleport there. And get that. Hello, Serendipity. Greetings, is there something I can help you with? Ah, Zuravi! Your earrings are right here. I crafted them for myself. I'll have you know, I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mistress Momoni didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I am not permitted to give you the key. It's the final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Momoni, so you'll need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan's warned take her Grace's safety very seriously. I figured they did. They're very annoying about that kind of stuff. Let's head back to the Adventurers Guild. Talk about a really like interesting way to have a quest continue. Alright, here we go. Make that possible. And I do deeply apologize, but we're gonna have to take a small break. I gotta go to use the bathroom. I was trying to not do that, but trying to not have that happen, but we desperately need to do that. So I will be right back. Not let that happen. Okay. Okay. And we're back. Apologies about that. Hate doing that because it takes away from the stream and and jumping to a break immediately upon starting is kind of rough, but we are back. We're here. Let's go. Alright, let's go talk to Bartholomew. Whew. A penguin hosted by Hercules, the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Okay. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. Listen to this music real quick. I don't care what anyone says. This music could be played anywhere, man. Like, literally anywhere. Alright, let's get into this. We are honored to receive you, my lord. Please proceed inside. Oh boy. This is gonna be a very interesting concept, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I don't have any out. Oh my gosh, the outfits. Hey, at least everyone's wearing a normal shirt. Hello, Papa Sean. I do say,
All hail the Sultana.
Alright, hello, Raban. Yeah.
Your Grace.
Raban?
By the way, there's a reason why I was waiting to say her name again. We met Sultana Nanamo Ul Namo. Raban. That's where the ear. Okay.
By right of the royal house of Ul, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here.
Hope everyone can hear the dialogue, by the way. I really, really do.
We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Ul'dah and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion.
What? No, guys. Guys, that's a little wild.
And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Sure, Nanamo. We will enjoy the feast. Rudhan, love ya, pal.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Ul'dah is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets. Nor can her grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
Yeah, had a feeling.
Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Ul'dah, but there is so much more to do.
Yes, Raban. I had a feeling.
That light, what is it? So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal?
Yeah.
Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether?
Yep. Yes, we have.
Yes, you are like they were.
Hi, Raban.
Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea,
Eorzea.
there were others like you who fought the primals.
Okay.
Though they were not of this land, when the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve.
Oh, thanks for making
must
me
protect that crystal at all costs.
Oh, thanks for making me feel really
from Hydaelyn, mother of all, and one she gave to you for a reason.
Thanks for making me feel weird, Raban.
Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, The fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Now, goody. Oh no, another episode! We have another episode happening. What? Ooh. That's a ginormous meteor.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
No.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
I don't mean to chuckle. I'm so sorry. This is supposed to be serious. I'm sorry. I'll explain why I chuckled in a minute.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Delay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt his laughter, but you know, I didn't think he was gonna continue talking, to be quite frank. How you feeling, Sarave? I didn't have too much to drink, I promise. They said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to have you carried back to the hourglass. I reckon you made quite the impression on your fellow guests, though probably not the sort you intended. You sure you're getting enough rest, Zarave? A life of an adventurer can be something. I didn't get to read it. Anyway, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you is getting a bit tiresome. Oh, before I got it, the general left a message for you. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. I don't think we need the story. I think we got the story of what happened on that fateful day 5 years ago in Eorzea. Can I be honest? That cutscene was awesome. That was so good. Like, for a, beginning thing, and I've been told that the game just gets better from all sorts of places. But that was not bad by any stretch, you know? So, to me, that was pretty good. There's no reason to try to teleport. We're right there. We're right there. No reason to teleport. Let's just go. Ah, Raban. I've been waiting for you, Zurave. I trust you are fully recovered? Good, because there's much work to be done. The work that I would have you do. Okay. What's up? Listen well, Zerabi. This will take some time to explain. Okay. What do you got for me, buddy? I've prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked as powerless as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cotonau. First by the Garlands, and then by the thrice-hanged primal called forth by their treachery. Now, a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, and of the Warriors of Light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the Calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be in remembering all we've lost. We're reminded of what we still have, and so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cotonau with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy for the role. The question is, will you accept it? Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Lemonissa as my official representative. Now that's a great many miles to travel, but I've neither the time or the patience to wait around while you do it on foot. What are you giving me, pal? I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These are only granted when circumstances demands it, as is in this case. Though, there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. Aye, Ravi, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the Warriors of Light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be marred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Zerabe, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. Well, we're leaving Ul'dah for the first time in a very long... For the first time, we are leaving this beautiful city and heading out. We gotta go to Gridania and to Limsa Lemonissa. And that's where we gotta go. Momodi, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving. Ah, back from your meeting with Raban, are you? What did the big man have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flame General himself? And you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship? Bugger me! That's an honor and a half, that is. I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Zerabe. I truly am. Now, I dare say Ruban told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folk go to their graves having never once seen Eorzea from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thal, having never known the blues of Lemoninsa's shimmering seas or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you, Zerabe. You'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go. You'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. people you meet, the places you go. Savor these experiences, for they are all priceless all. Saying that, I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Ul'dah ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Nimsa and Gardania. Truth be told, that might be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of man you are, Zarave. And what kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind that can't resist sticking his nose in other people's business, of course! And don't you ever go change it? Yeah, no, we gotta got involved. Very involved with people's, business. We got very busy and very involved with everything. Alright, where do we gotta go for this? Not where the airship is? Nope. Where are we gonna go to get these airship? At the airship landing. Where is the airship landing? It's gotta be in the near the steps of Thul, right? Or the steps of Thal, right? I did not mean to use that, but you know what? It's fine. Okay. Oh, no. Do we see a place that says speak with animal? Where? We're leaving and I don't... Aha! There's the airship landing. Okay. So, I see where we gotta go. Let's head there! We actually have to go down the Ruby Road. Let's go to the airship. Let's go to the airship landing. We have our tasks. Greetings, sir. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling to Nimsa Lamaninsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's envoy, Zarave Zongno, yes? Higher Wind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Proceed to the landing area. We're leaving, baby! Oh man, this is wild. Let's do this. Let's do it. Time to leave. We're heading off. And I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm gonna let the cutscene play. Actually, no, I'm not. Attention all passengers! The airship bound for Nimsa Liminosa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Time to leave. Goodbye, Ul'dah. It has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure. Thancred? Thancred just walks away. He doesn't say bye at all. When first we met beneath the Sultan's tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeed, Salame! Godspeed! If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to Farreach before long. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. And Sarave is now off to even more adventures. How lovely, how wonderful. And oh no. Literally, oh no. Just me being like, oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great meat guard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Okay. That was intimidatingly scary.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Okay! We got a lot of villain plan stuff in that. That's not terrifying at all. All right. Yikes. Okay. Ah, you must be the envoy from Moldova. Welcome to the Limsa Lemoninsa, sir. Admiral, what on earth is that name? What? Admiral Blofuswin awaits your arrival. We're just gonna go with that. What? Storm on a god. You are the Auton envoy. Welcome to Limsa Lemoninsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the crow's lift at your earliest convenience. They will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once they speak with Xanathel, he will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Alright, lift to Bulwark Bulwark Hall. I think I'm gonna do something really quick. Because, you never know with how this stuff goes. We should always attune. Always attune. Because if we don't, we will not be able to figure out what's to teleport back and forth between this area and everywhere we need to go. So, Xanathel, greetings, sir, and welcome, welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies, we cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please step this way. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, Xanathel.
Enter.
Oh boy.
So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of
Blufiswin? Blufiswin.
Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
Thanalan. I have a delivery for you. A memorial service to honor the fallen. 7X. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was an I gotta make it not do that. It was in answer to the Imperial threat the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean Alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. He had other plans. The Meteor Project. Lagatus Nail von Darnus, ex-Take Him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamund from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cottonau Flats, and there met with the Vilf Imperial Legion in battle. Merleweb. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cottonau, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamund came the winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the Elder Primal of Bahamut, bent on making an 8th heck out of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself with death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisois still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we all will want for his wisdom in the days to come. And for while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen called forth their danged primals to torment us anew. As we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Don't imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim to Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Darn it, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short and none will save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. I, Raban, has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Thank you, Merweb. The journey is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? Pray give my regards to the Elder Cecia. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Zerave. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. Thanks, Merlweb. Thank you. We have no reason to really stay here. We have no reason to stay here. To be honest. We have no reason to stay here. We just don't. Limsa Lumininsa. And I love that I didn't catch her, name at all. I know it's Merlwib, but I did not catch the, last name. Greetings, sir. This is the captain of passengers traveling to Gridania. I wanted to see you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Yes, I am. Time to go to Gridania. For the airship. And off we pop. And Gridania. You've made it to the green, basically, to the leafy forest. Alright. Here we go. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ulda. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seatseer awaits your arrival. Leave the landing area. Serpent on it, God. Greetings, good sir. You are the Uldan envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Please make your way to into the city proper and identify yourself with the conjurer at Nafaka's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Shard where the Elder Seatseer awaits. Okay. And that is what we will do. Ta-ka-ta. Dun-dun-dun-dun, ta-ka-ta, ta-ka-ta-da. Alright, there we are. You might as well grab this while we're here. And now we gotta head to what is called Old Gridania. So we're gonna head that way. We gotta go this way. Alright. We are gonna go ahead and grab these, the Aetherite shards on the way here, because you never know what might be useful. We didn't get to do a whole lot of walking around in Luminance, and now this is where I'm definitely gonna just keep doing that. I'm phasing into the crystal. This is not good. This is not good. No, this is what we needed to do. You are the Uldan envoy. Begging your pardon, sir, but might I inspect the missive that you bear? Hand over. Verily, it is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me. Okay, great! Time for more cutscenes! Okay, this is peaceful.
So you are the Ul'dan envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Yeah, I do. A remembrance, servants, for the fallen of Carton now. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It seemed my counterparts were kind of a tale on some detail. That as well. A message from the Admiral. A wolf has been sniffing around the stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I will tell you more of the Galean threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even amongst the most influential nations of Isambard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech, some 50 years past, helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Isambard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Success owed much to consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Sulus Zos Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail, and ever more prone to illness. If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court, displaying the empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the 14th or 15th Imperial Legion. XIV, I think that's 14th. It would be shocking if it wasn't. Yeah, no, that's 14. It's 14. It's 14, I'm just being dumb. The 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Balazar, a man whom ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. Can we wreak such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. Add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon the primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding the brazen wolf, and to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Galeans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think of only what occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must need stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together. when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. And she slow walks because she's creepy and weird. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. Okay. We are done here. It seems like we can go back. You may now use the airship. Routes connecting to 3 nations. Before you may board the airship, you must pay the requisite fare and guild. You have the ability to call minions. Great. Oh, we're level 18 now. That's fun. The Serpent also has information that may be of interest to you. I pray your meeting with the Elder Seedseer went well, my lord envoy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you did not... Did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Blowifiswin of Nimsa Limaninsa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Baedron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wrench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow men. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I did send the Flame General's personal envoy. Make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Baedron at his establishment. Ah! So we have a travel to go to. We need to go back to the Gridania Aetheryte Plaza. In New Gridania. Or we are leaving. And that's what we will do. We're sticking our nose in places that may or may not belong. That's introducing Chocobo Travel. Interject. Fair enough. We know where we must go. We must go down here. Because we need to go to, can we just skip this cutscene? Yes, we can. Thank goodness. We don't need to watch me travel to each city-state. Alright. We have arrived in this area. Now let's head to the Drowning Wench. There is an Aetherite. We'll grab the Aetherite once we get this quest turned done. Baedron! What's up? Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... Hi, I'm Baedron. Alright, who's asking? Realize I've got a job for a capable venture, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get down like bleeding early. If you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. So none of this gives us a ton of stuff. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the... What is our... I'm just curious. So... Let's go ahead and just pick up the bronze piece. Pick up the bronze piece. Phoenix Down! You've attained a tuft of Phoenix Down that can be used to revive an incapacitated player. Fun. Except... Here we go. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Well, as it is, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Satasha Secret, and I need a trustworthy sort to hit him north of Airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it wasn't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Baron, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't Chief Yellowjacket himself, to what do I owe this honor, Commodore Rainier? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Airport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, Satasha Seagrot included. The search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves, thing to concern us in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal, our lineage as far as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Satasha is located in western Lodnesia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach that place, I suggest you consult Vimpella. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. By the way, if you are tuning in and find that my we are gonna go ahead. My gosh, this city is beautiful looking. Good night, dude. That's really pretty. I just want to get this shard real fast. Cool. Just wanted to get that really quick so I can, There we go, lower decks. And I head that way. Okay. Is there any... There is an aetherite shard that way, so... Oh. And now we have that teleport available to us. Hello. You're here about Commodore Rainier's investigation, and you want to board a ferry up for airport. When you arrive in Lomnesia, though you best pay a visit to the hull of the Novice before you blunder into Satasha. Ventures Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in Seagarrot. Those on the way to Satasha and just north of Airport. Okay, and there we go. You definitely want to grab the, Yep, this is one of the... It's a shanty town, isn't it? Go, attune to the shard, to the giant aetherite, and that way we can easily get back here. All right. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear that you are to brave the depths of the Satasha Seagarrot. The arguments of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions, and you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing your mission. You have mastered all, but wow. Oh, good. We're getting into some stuff. You now have access to the Hall of the Novice. Designed especially for your chosen role, these solo exercises will teach you the ins and outs of party controls. You may access them at any time, either by selecting the Hall of the Novice from the Duty section of the main menu, or by speaking with any of the smiths found in Adventurers Guilds across Eorzea. Complete these exercises to receive a set of gear that will aid you on your journey. Beautiful! Smith! Begin. Commence. Let's do this thing. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. And an enemy often tips his hand before a big strike, so save yourself some hurt and step clear of the impact. Show you've learned to get out of the way and you pass. Already clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Prepared to start then, are you? Sure. We gotta do these, friends. We gotta do these. The training exercise is underway. Watch up on the carefully when you see an attack coming. We did it! And we did it. There we go. Outstanding, learn to avoid, blah, blah, blah. Again, I'm not gonna read the entire kit and caboodle because there's no reason to. We are going to go ahead and do all of these, mainly because we need to be able to do pretty much all of these things. Like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't know why I hit wait on that when, like, it is straight up just a thing. Listen up, novice! Once you're placed in a party, you're the wall of steel. What? Okay, I didn't get to read that. You know what? I'm not gonna read them. Because it's just kind of dumb to not. Ah, so Iron Will is a good way to... So start with that. There's a good way to get A, gear, and B, to get like a solid way to learn combos and stuff. So this is actually kind of more important than you guys. Yeah, sorry. There we go. Taught me the combo. Pretty much. So, that's what we gotta do. We gotta set up Iron Will first, then do the combo, so... There we go. Yeah, no, we're gonna do all of these. I know that's a little boring, but we should probably do them to get the gear. Yeah, I want to do all of these because, like, it's important. It's actually kind of important to do all of these. Let's do this thing. There we go. There we go. We did tank things. We did tank stuff. No, okay. Let's do this thing. Let's do this. There we go. Woo! Yeah, no, that was not easy, actually. That was actually kind of more difficult than they let on. That was kind of rough. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. That did something. That was something. We're just doing all of these. I apologize that it's gonna be the way it is, but we need to make sure that we do all of these. I feel like this is a necessary thing to do because A, the gear is good. Getting better gear is always nice. I gotta remember that that ZL exists. Just gotta remember that that exists. Okay, we figured that out pretty quick. You definitely want to be able to switch targets really quickly to get the Let's do this. Let's do it. Here we go. Look at that! Look at us go, guys! Look at that! We're learning! Nice! There we go! Nice! We did it! Alright. Well, we are kitted out now. Let's do it. Let's do this thing. All right. Why am I not? Thank you. Jeez. We're going into a dungeon. We can always go into there. We're gonna enter it with a party. Let's do this thing. And there was a party of NPCs. No reason to try to get into a party with non-NPCs, but let's do this thing. Satasha. So now we are very much aware that that for us to do good here, we need to A, clear it quick, but we also need to go. I think I figured out how to play tank in this. We're good. We are so good. We're fine. I'm pretty sure they're all attacking me, and it's fine. There we go. Nice. Oh my gosh, game, come on. You were doing so well, I didn't see the other one. Could have gone better on that side. As far as that one, that battle, we could have done better. We were doing really, really well, though. Well... There we go. Ah! Every time, man. I need to do better. Go. We're doing better. We're doing better this time. It's all about training. It's all about making sure you're doing as good as you can. Nice. There we go. That was tank stuff. That was tank. That was some tankiness right there. I see a treasure coffer. just doing some tank stuff right here. Just doing tank work. Yes, you know what? They can handle that. It's fine. There we go. Sorry for being quiet there. It's kind of behooves me to focus. There we go. We're doing good. We're doing good so far. I can hit that from that distance. That's actually kind of fun. Alright. That treasure cuff. The hidden door opens, and now we are able to press onward. Keep me up, keep me alive, that's all I'm asking for. Nicely done, there we go, beautiful. Go. I'm about half health. Go. And let's continue on. You know what's really funny is, like, I'm playing the tank role and we're doing a good job so far, especially with, like, everything that we're doing. I feel like I'm doing okay, honestly. I don't feel like we're doing anything super wrong. I'm trying my best to make sure that we could go explore things, couldn't we? Yeah, we could. That's what we're gonna do, though. Yeah, see, this is why I'm saying, like, we're doing a good job of making sure that we're not getting, our allies in trouble, is that we're taking the brunt of the force. Which I believe is what we are called to do. Okay, we can't really do anything there. But let's at least... Let's at least do this. I feel like the rest of these don't really matter. Yeah, we can't really get to the rest of them. Let's just finish this. Go. Let's go. We ended up having to fight those guys, so that's kind of nice to... Focus on me, friends. Focus on me. go, so I have the entire front of this on me. And that Lancer took care of the, yeah, the Lancer took care of his, why did it click off of it? Do not click off of the captain. Okay, it is on me. Okay. Not me just grabbing all of the, Not me grabbing all of their attention and using it to my benefit, huh? There we go. Yeah, no. Anyone that says, oh, this game's not button heavy, liar. Liar, bro, liar. They are lying to you, because my goodness, is this game like just straight up just button, 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 button. Because you gotta, if you're playing tank, you gotta make sure you're on top of your business, because, my goodness. You might as well. Make sure that each one of these guys sees the end of a sword. Okay. Down it goes. And now it's time to fight Captain Madison again. Psh, you saw the spawning grounds with you. Whoa, okay. Alright, well, Captain Madison's dead. I didn't get to read that. Alright, time for a fight. There we go. Look at us, man. Look at us, just sitting in there, doing everything we can to make sure that we are... Down it goes. Woohoo! Stick him with the pointy end. Dun 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 dun. And there we go. Let's get out of here. Let's leave. We did it, boys and girls! Who did it? Look at that. Whew. Now, let's take a look at our holy cow, where we leveled up quite a bit during that. Yet, nope, we need to equip that. And I'll go ahead and equip that ring. So, we did get some new... I'm sorry, but that looks awesome! I like that a lot. I like that a lot, guys. I like that a lot. Yeah, no, that's super cool. I'll take that. That looks cool. We can go ahead and probably release the, release that. That looks cool. That looks neat. That looks awesome. I am so proud of that. Alright. Let's teleport. We need to go back to here. Well, we did good. We actually got our first dungeon. We got our first dungeon in. We have our first, like, we're level 21 now, which is great. That's awesome. So, that's cool. Now let's get to, let's head back to, oh, nope. Well, actually, yes. This actually will need us. We can kind of just... Yeah, no, that worked out real well. And we figured out how to play tank a lot more efficiently. We know that Total Eclipse and Shield Lob are excellent. I solved your problem, pal. So the task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sasha? It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn, and our chance will come. You're right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, dear leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. You have such goal, large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for you. Will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. Do not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor. For the spirit, I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Well, bye. Back then, are ye? With your limbs unable to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks? And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull of 3. 7 hacks. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly craps of set up on your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Satasha. Of course, any road. All's well that ends well. On behalf of Old Nemisa, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer what can get things done. For them, ask for help like this. You can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way ye dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything ye can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Complete. And there we go. Party Finder has been unlocked. Beautiful. Alright. Now, we have multiple ways to go about things. I think it's high time. We're level 21 now. It is time for us to return to Ul'dah and continue our gladiator quest, because we do have that available to us. That is a thing that we can do at the moment. We do have that available to us because we're level 20 now. Let's go ahead and continue with that quest line. We're gonna get a new piece of headgear. So, Robbie, I'm glad you're here. One of our members has been attacked and gravely wounded. I need you to go help him. But this is more than the work of more bounty hunters. It may even be a trap to lure more of us in the open. Nevertheless, we cannot ignore our comrade's plight. My last take on it showed at the coffer and coffin. Take this potion and search for him there. Alright. We know what our task is. Let's go ahead and go do it. We'll head to the Adventurers Guild. And let's go. I know taking a small break from the main quest seems kind of like a weird disruption of things, but we hit a kind of a nice place to do this, especially because of, like, how all of that went. So let's go ahead and head that direction. Besides, we're level 21. I'm pretty sure we can handle going and doing this real fast. I could have just teleported, but I feel like it would have been okay if we just, we have to go inside the coin and copper, huh? we go. I would have read all that, but that seemed like a heck of a lot of dialogue. Our time is coming to an end, though. We will probably go ahead and head to Gridania after we completed this. Well, now, if it ain't Servave, everybody's favorite adventurer. Hey, through your lot in with the gladiators, a questionable decision given the events of recent days, but to each his own, what do I owe the pleasure? Boy, put that away before someone sees it. Where in the 7 hex did you get that one of those rings? What? Don't you recognize this sigil? God's darn fool! Before you go stumbling around in the brush, you ought to at least know what kind of venomous men will be lurking within. Been a long time since Odal's seen a criminal organization rise from obscurity to notoriety as quick as the Alcaron. Word is they've got connections to the Brass Blades, the Syndicate, and God knows who else. You didn't hear that from me. I want no part of the whatever mess you and your mates have gotten yourself into, understand? Okay, since we are close to the teleport point, I'm just gonna do that. Because there's no point in using teleport for our troubles, because, like, we're right here next to the shard. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Teleport to the Gladiators Guild. Of ruffians. One of our comrades returned from Stone Show a moment ago. Said to be headed for the Silver Bazaar. They're after a man with an enormous bounty on his head. The people living in there are in great danger. In their frenzy to find their quarry, the bandits won't scruple to destroy property and harm civilians. In the few Brass Blade Station, they will be powerless to stop them. We must stop them, Sarave. A bit melodramatic, if you ask me. Oh, Aldous, I told you never to come here again. Couldn't sit idly by while you charge into a ballet against an enemy you know nothing about, Mila. A responsible guild master would never risk the lives of her charges like this. Who are you to lecture me about responsibility? You know, listen to me. This is the Alcaron you're dealing with. So, whatever notoriety they may have achieved means nothing to me. We'll cut them down like the common bandits they are. It's not that simple. Or apparently, it's not your fight. What are you saying? They want me, Mila. I've been fending off assassination attempts ever since I returned to Thanalan. Just stay here and let me handle this. It'll be over soon, I promise. Stay here while you go off on your own, is that it? It's been 7 years since I let you leave, Aldous. 7 years. Do you have any idea at all, what you put me through? Yeah, I don't want to hear it, you selfish man. Do you even care about the people who suffered because of you? Just get out of here. We don't need your help. We'll settle this ourselves. Mila, wait, there's something you need to know. Enough! Get out, get out! All right. Save some of that for the Alcaron, but try to not let Zarave here come to harm while you're at it. Why do you like me? I should have grabbed the Thaumaturge's Guild, because, like, that would be the quickest way to there. Alright. We're gonna have to kind of... No, we're not. What am I thinking? Go to Let's teleport to Horizon. I know it costs gil to teleport, but come on now. It'd be easier just to teleport. Where are we headed? Where do we gotta go? Oh, goodness. We have a long way to go. Do we have a... There is a chocobo keep here. Fantastic. Where is that? There's chocobo keep. Oh, you're a porter. You're not an actual chocobo keep. We're gonna have a long road to travel. Alright, friends. We're off to the Silver Bazaar. We're gonna take forever to get there, but we're off that way. In the meantime, I hope we're having a great day so far. This stream has been wonderful, to be honest. We've made a lot of great progress with Zarave. And now we are headed towards a beautiful... to the Silver Bazaar, so... Trust me, if I could move faster, I would. But yes, our time here, the time here on this particular stream is coming to a quick closing. To a quick end. We are not very far away from being done with today's stream. Because I do have the plan of ending the stream at around 1 o'clock-ish. Probably right around 1:20. Probably even earlier than that. We'll probably be done with stream at the end of this quest. I know that seems a little weird that we've only been live for right around 2 hours, but to be honest, this has been a very healthy stream and a very good and lengthy one as well, so I would not mind this at all. There you are, Zarave is in position. Are you prepared? Let's do this. This is gonna be kind of Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Who do I attack? Oh, they're level 22. Hey, look at that. Oh, I just realized something. I need to pop that. There we go. Pop that like a balloon. Stop targeting the, Working on it, Mila. Working on it. There we go. Is that it? There we go. Whew. That was a tough battle. Rejoice, gladiators, for the day is ours. Oh. Oh boy, here we go again. What? But why would you be here? Leave him to us, First Sword. Oh no, these two. No, stop! Oh, she's cool. Such pretty blades, so easy broken. The first sword is made of stronger steel. Leave her, Zona. Our business here is over. What have you done, Leovold? First Sword, we must withdraw. The wounded need tending. Let us take them back to the guild. Okay. I guess Alice is dead. And yeah, no, I'm not traveling all that way, man. No, we're just gonna do that. And then teleport. We're just gonna do the teleport method, because I am not walking all that way. I'm not walking all that way. And then we teleport to you, teleport here, and then turn in this quest. Give me a minute, Zarave, I need to think. I wanted to spare you this, Mila. I begged you not to go. You knew all this that Leovold had. Leovold and I once fought side by side in the Colosseum, the twin swords of Nalthal, they called us. Never lost a match, honored by the bull of Alamigo himself. But that was then, and this is now. But I learned Leovold single-handedly transformed the Alkaland from a gang of common thieves into the most feared criminal organization in Thanalan. Thanalan, I knew I had to return. It seems like a lifetime ago that the three of us used to train together in this hall. The Leovold I knew would never stoop so low. He was a good man, strong and true. What would drive him to do this? When I find him, I'll make sure to ask. Unfortunately, he seems determined to kill me for my curiosity. What aren't you telling me, Aldous? I'm not clever enough to keep secrets, my dear. I'm a simple man. I give up dealing with what's right in front of me. Is that so? I'll find him, Mila, I promise. Level 22 for that. Reprisal. What does that do? Whoa! Does what does reprisal do? Hold up. Let's go to the actions and traits. I want to look at reprisal. Has to be a roll one. Reduces damage dealt by nearby enemies by 10%. Okay. Iron Well slightly increases enmity generation. Okay. Level 25 for the next gear, the next quest. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Well, with all of that being done, seems only kind of fair that reprisal is on that. I'll have to look at this and see about changing where reprisal goes and think about it. Because I'm sure that Iron Will and docks. Yeah, we need to go to the lower docks. So we're gonna teleport one more time and get that MSQ quest set up, and then we'll head to Gridania. So, that is a good plan of action. We've been streaming for right around 3 hours, so that's pretty darn good. Let's talk to Babylon. Hear about that job, then. Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. That's all I know, but whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it pose any trouble for a venture as survived the Bedlam and Satasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mione, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Alright. So, now, we can either take the airship, which is fine, or we can just teleport there and do this. And that way it's a little bit quicker. It's a little bit quicker and we get there as fast as we exit. Okay. Mother Meal. Take a seat wherever you like. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine. Dare I hope you're the Avenger Baron sent word about? You are. Matron be placed. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mione, and the Caroline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a bit to tell. When you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Beautiful! And this is where we're going to end off. I know. It seems kind of rough that we just keep doing that. But in the long run, we did a lot today. And I think it's only fair and only just that we end our stream here and kind of have it progress in a better way. That we progress in the next stream. So, So, what does the rest of the week look like? This is where I'm going to handle announcements. I'm going to pop on our stream break while I get things set up for that. So give me just a second. Okay. Let's talk what content will look like for the rest of the week. There will be no new videos as far as this week is concerned. Next week, there probably will be some more videos. We have some things planned as far as streams are concerned, but next week we will definitely be back to more videos versus streams, with some streams fluttered in between all of that. As far as this week is concerned, there will be no new videos this week. Here is the following schedule. This is the following schedule. Thursday, there will be another Final Fantasy XIV stream. We will continue the MSQ, continue doing all of that fun stuff. All of that will be streamed here on YouTube at 12 p.m. EST. That is where we are with that. Then, on Saturday, we will have another live stream right around 12 p.m. EST, and we will be going on for a very long time. Both Thursday and Saturday are going to be longer than this stream. I can guarantee you that much. Because it'll be at least 4 hours to about 5 hours for each. We're going to be live for a considerable lengthier amount of time. And we are keeping this in an episodic format where we just kind of do the quests and do everything we can in the MSQ, the main sequence, and then the obviously the Gladiator Guild. So Thursday, Saturday will both be Final Fantasy XIV streams. As long as IRL does not conflict. If I get called into work, I will unfortunately have to cancel that particular stream. Hopefully that doesn't happen, knock on wood. But in regards, I want to make sure that I do what I need to. So, what that means going forward is this week there will be at least 2 streams. Hopefully. It'll be both Final Fantasy XIV. They'll be both at 12 p.m. with an end time to be discussed later on. Probably during the stream. I'm not entirely sure how long I want to be on for. I definitely know that I want to be on for longer than 3 hours. I want the streams to I want the 14ness to be a little bit longer on Thursday and Saturday because those are days that I have a lot of time here to be able to do so. So I want those streams to hit well. So that is the plan for that particular day. After that, but that is pretty much it. we are going to go ahead and end the stream here. I hope we've had a great day today, and I hope we've had some fun today. I know I have had a blast. We have started getting really better at managing how to be a tank on this game, and I'm very excited for the future. So, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone.